A very warm welcome to all the students, teachers, and esteemed colleague from Netherlands Enterprise Agency. I am Ms. Monmi Barwa from Delhi. Welcome you all. Today, we are gathered here for this knowledge workshop for students on wastewater as part of Project Live with Water, which is an Indo-Dutch water program. As per Niti Aayog, Government of India, 21 major cities, including Delhi, Bangalore, Chennai, and Hyderabad, are racing towards zero groundwater levels, affecting access for 100 million people. The capital is already affected with water shortage and declining groundwater levels. The city is dependent on neighboring states for its water supply, which is affected in the summer season. Hence, there is a need to look for alternate sources of water to feed the increasing water demands. The use of treated wastewater has the potential to become the next most important sources of water, as it will not only increase the water quantity but also has a twofold benefit for the environment. It avoids tapping into natural resources and significantly reduces pollutant discharges. Given the above background, a school education program, that is Project Live with Water, has been designed to augment and sustain an extremely critical natural resource, which is water. The project so far has been successful in providing a three-view approach, which is to enhance knowledge, build capacity, facilitate action to increase water use to meet the increasing water demand for health and sanitation. This is done through various formation of like we can start with live with water clubs or the workshops for students, I'm sorry, for teachers, and various online competitions that we have had in the since the launch for the students, which you all are aware of. So we are gathered here today for the knowledge workshop for students. This interactive workshop aims to orient students on wastewater treatment and its reuse, and also provide them an opportunity to interact with the experts. So, without any further delay, I would like to invite Mr. Bart Geron from Netherlands Enterprise Agency. We are very grateful to have you with us today, sir, and we thank you for taking out time from your busy schedule. Mr. Bart is the project coordinator for Circular Manufacturing Program at the Netherlands Enterprise Agency. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon, all my friends in India. It's really a privilege to give a brief introduction, small presentation to you on what's happening on wastewater treatment in the Netherlands, as this is a joint partnership, this whole education program between India and the Netherlands. I'm really privileged to show you a few things about what's going on in the Netherlands. And after my presentation, we go back to Terry to give you some more detailed information. But I'm really happy to share with you some issues, what's going on in the Netherlands. And I wished I could join you personally, but still we have to do it digital. So I do my best to give you some enthusiasm about water, as the challenges in India and the Netherlands are more or less the same. Sometimes too much water, too little water, too polluted water. So actually, challenges are the same, maybe a little bit different, but in a common sense, we share the same challenges. Nia, can you please put on the presentation? Thank you.
I'm sorry, there's some technical problem. There's some technical issue. Neha just got disconnected. Let me just share the PowerPoint, the slide. Just give me 1 minute. I will just share the screen. Can you see the screen now?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yes. Just to give you some insights in the Netherlands, and maybe you have never been in our country, or maybe you have, or in the future you will see a lot of water everywhere. So we do have a lot of actions on water management to get all the water out of the country. And at the same time, we must make sure our water is clean. So we do a lot on water treatment. So can you show me the next slide? The next slide, please.
Money. Just a minute, but I think there's
okay.
a problem, so they're just sorting it out. Just a minute.
Is it visible now, the second slide?
Yes, that's
All right, so sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, can you make it large, full screen? Yeah. This is our capital of the Netherlands. It's called Amsterdam. And Amsterdam consists of a lot of canals, which you can see on the picture above. And at the picture on the bottom, you see one of those canals with the houses alongside. And now it all looks pretty clean, but there were times it was different, totally different. And can you go to the next slide? As all these canals in Amsterdam, and there are a lot of them, these were actually open sewage canals. People living there, they thought, hey, that is easy. I just throw my waste into the canal. Also, the sewage water came out in the canal. It was really dirty. It was really a mess. And actually, it was a very unhealthy situation for people living there. So that had to change. So this is a picture from somewhere from the 1960s, from the previous century. So even not so long ago, let's say 60 years back, it was really a mess, smelly mess, unhealthy situation. So we thought we have to do something about it, and we must treat the water, and we must avoid that people throw their rubbish into the canals. So if you go to the next slide. And this is what it is right now. The canals are so clean so that every year we have a swim contest in a canal. So can you imagine from the dirt from the previous picture, now that the water is so clean that you can even swim in it. And the picture on the bottom, that is our queen. Also our queen swimming in the canals. So maybe one day you see also your prime minister swimming in the Yamuna River. And if that's going to happen, I will definitely come to Delhi again, also taking a swim in the Yamuna. So treating the water is very important for health, for living, for everything. So you go to the next slide. And sewage water is not just a source of polluted water. It's a source of many things. So you can create fertilizer out of it for agriculture. It's a source of energy. You see now the treatment plants, energy is produced. So it's a source of energy. And also a source of construction materials. From the celluloid from the toilet paper, you can create construction materials. So sewage water is not only for a healthy environment, it's also a source of all valuable things. And if you go to the next slide, but still there are elements in the water like medicines, like antibiotics. They're very harmful for people drinking the water or using it. So we have centralized solutions, large treatment solutions, for example, like a city of Delhi or Amsterdam. But on a smaller scale, for example, in a hospital, you have smaller units, decentralized units. And for the hospital in the Netherlands, they say, okay, we treat people, we make them better, but at the same time, we dispose a lot of medicines in our wastewater. And at the long run, people can get sick of it. So that doesn't make sense. At the one time, trying to heal and make people better, and at the same time, making them ill because of all the medicines in the wastewater and the antibiotics. That's a serious threat. So some hospitals already said we have our own treatment unit at our hospitals, also taking care of medicines and at the same time producing energy, maybe some fertilizer. So that's the way we do it. We have the large central units, but also some smaller units taking care of hazardous compounds like medicines. Well, this is just a quick overview on wastewater treatment in the Netherlands, to see that it's important, to see that you can, if you treat your water well, you can swim in it, you can enjoy it, and at the same time, it's a valuable source of all kinds of things. Well, that was it from my end. The more technical part is now coming from Terry. And if you go to the last slide, of course, it's all about behavior. Don't throw your things into the canal. And I'm very happy that we can establish this education program. And I really hope that you're becoming the new water ambassador for a clean environment. Thank you very much. Hopefully next time I can join you real life, I hope. But for now, I'm going to give the floor again back to Terry, and to all the students, good luck with your study. And I really hope you're becoming the new water ambassador. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bhatt. That was a very, that was a very warm welcome that you have given to our participants, and I'm sure they are all inspired by your kind words. And going by the last slide, become the new water ambassadors. So this is what we are also trying to build in them through our Live with Water clubs. So I mean, I'm very happy to share that there are we have formed 4 Live with Water clubs from 4 schools, and all these students are very actively participating in all the water club initiatives, and they are actually becoming ambassadors, the water club ambassadors. So thank you, Mr. Bhatt. Thank you for joining us today. Moving on, yes.
Yeah, I have to go to another meeting, but
sure.
It was a real pleasure to join you and to see all the students interested in this very interesting topic. It's very important. So everybody, good luck.
Thank you so much, sir. And we already have comments coming in for thank you, giving a thank you to you. So thank you so much again.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bart, for joining.
Okay, thank you too, Naya. Keep in touch.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to the session where Mr. Bhatt has already given a very warm welcome, and so moving on to the session in order to set the context and give you an overview of about treated wastewater and how and why we have with us today Ms. Neha, who is a fellow and area convener at the Environment Education and Awareness area at TERI, and is also the project in charge. So over to you, Neha.
Thank you, Monmi. Okay, a warm welcome to all of you. I am not going to give you a kind of a lecture today. This is going to be interactive session. And as we started, let's make it a very fastest finger first. Okay. Like the way we are doing that quiz thing. हम आपको quiz डालते हैं ना WhatsApp पर, Facebook पर, where do you answer? So let's see, आप लोगों ने अभी तक जैसे हमारे एक इंटरेक्टिव सेशन हो चुका है, आपके टीचर्स के साथ हमारा गैमिफिकेशन वर्कशॉप हो चुका है, हमने आपके साथ 2 पोस्टर्स भी शेयर करे हैं जिसमें बहुत सारी इंफॉर्मेशन थी. तो लेट्स सी वेयर डू वी स्टैंड नाउ. So let's start with the first thing. We all agree that water is a precious resource. If yes, आप thumbs up कर सकते हो, आप smiley और या thumbs up icon कर सकते हो. Okay, so water is a precious resource, we all agree. But do we really treat it as a precious resource? जैसे हम अपने gifts या अपने पिगी बैंक या अपने ज्वेल्स इनको सेव करते हैं, या हमारी नया गिफ्ट मिला हो, नई साइकिल, बैग, मे बी अ न्यू पेंसिल, डू वी रियली रिस्पेक्ट एंड टेक केयर ऑफ वाटर? बी ऑनेस्ट इनफ. यस. ओके, अभी हमारे पास बहुत सारे यस आ रहे हैं. नो, आई रियली लाइक दैट ऑनेस्ट आंसर. नो. सो डू वी वेस्ट वाटर? Okay, no, we don't waste water. Okay. हम सबको we do keep wasting water, but somewhere हमें पता चल जाता है yes, we wasted water. Yes, हमें ये नहीं करना था. 50-50 करते हैं, कभी no करते हैं, कभी yes करते हैं, sometimes. But can we make a वो होता है ना conscious effort? Yes, हमें पानी waste नहीं करना है. Okay, I really like that. तो हम उसके लिए क्या क्या कर सकते हैं? That is water conservative या water efficient use के कौन से measures हैं जो आप लोग अपने घर पे करते हैं? So stop writing yes and no. मुझे अरे 50-50 भी एक मिनट. दृष्टि, reuse कैसे करती हो ये बताओ. Water harvesting. Do you have a water harvesting system at home? Reuse कैसे करते हो? I want you to tell me आप करते क्या हो. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल मेरे घर पर अगर कोई गेस्ट आता है तो मैं अपने किचन से ग्लास में पानी भर के नहीं लेकर जाती हूँ. आई कैरी अ टम्बलर एंड एम्प्टी ग्लासेस एंड आई आस्क देम इफ यू आर थर्स्टी, आई pour water. Okay, and I don't fill the water till the top so that pani waste now. I ask them, I offer them water. I am not saying don't offer your guest water. Use of AC water for water plants. Superb. Very good. I give AC water to the plants. Okay. अच्छा, किन किन की बच्चों के घर में एक्वेरियम है? एक्वेरियम है? थैंक यू. AC वाटर को आप प्लांट्स को दे सकते हो. एक्वेरियम है किन बच्चों के घर में? लेट्स ओके. AC वाला पॉज कर दीजिए. AC पॉज करते हैं. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, एक्वेरियम है क्या आपके घर में? I have. Okay. So couple of students have. कभी आपने एक्वेरियम की जब क्लीनिंग करते हैं ना, तो वो जो पानी होता है उसका क्या करते हैं? एक्वेरियम के पानी को आपको पता है वो इतना न्यूट्रिशियस होता है, आप अपने प्लांट्स को दे सकते हो. कितनों को ये पता है? Your Bua house has, you can always go and tell your Bua that you can recycle your aquarium water. अच्छा, सबके घर में आरओ है? आरओ है ना, वाटर फिल्टर. और जब वाटर फिल्टर से एक पाइप बाहर आती है, डिस्चार्ज पाइप. तक्षिका, यू आर स्पीकिंग समथिंग बट आई कांट हियर यू बेटा, यू हैव टू टाइप. जो डिस्चार्ज पाइप होती है उसमें से जो पानी निकलता है उसका क्या कर सकते हैं? यस नहीं, क्या कर सकते हैं? बेटा वो प्लांट्स को तो दे सकते हो, पर प्लांट्स को कितना पानी दोगे? एसी का भी पानी दोगे, एक्वेरियम का भी पानी दोगे, बेचारे पानी पानी से तो ओवरडोज हो जाएगा प्लांट्स को, until unless you have a huge garden at home. Yes, you can use to wash your vegetables, you can use to wash your utensils. Yes, you can use it for mopping, you can use it for cleaning, washing your car, washing your cycle, you're washing your toys. है ना? और सबसे अच्छा पता है क्या है? सोचो, यूनिक आंसर दो ना, ये सब सेम दे रहे हो। और कितने बच्चे हैं जो एक्चुअली करते हैं? वी कैन यूज दिस। How many can say that yes, my mama is using this and I am helping my mama to do that? बैटरीज में बेटा आरओ का डिस्चार्ज वाटर नहीं जा सकता, एसी का पानी जा सकता है फॉर श्योर। क्लीनिंग ओके, सो डू यू सेव इट इन अ बकेट और हाउ डू यू डू इट? सो जितने भी बच्चे मॉर्मी बच्चे कह रहे हैं ना वी कैन यूज इट, ask them to click the photograph of their kitchen. I want to see how they are storing their discharge water. Definitely अगर आप स्टोर कर रहे हो तो डेफिनेटली किचन के अंदर बकेट होगी, है ना? Come on. So just after this workshop you are going to click that photograph and send it to us. ये लिंक एक्टिव होता है, आप इसी लिंक के ऊपर एक्टिव में आप फोटोज डालोगे। ओके, I want to see those big vessels, your buckets. Okay, so ये पता क्या? Okay, let's close the answering for a while and talk for a second. Okay, क्योंकि मैं आपके आंसर्स भी फटाफट पढ़ती जा रही हूँ ना, इसलिए। होता क्या है बच्चों, we all know that water is precious, we all know that we need to conserve it, we all know that what are the ways that we can conserve it. Okay, ये तो conservative measures हो गए, हम efficiently भी use कर रहे हैं, we are not wasting water, but we all know one thing, population grow कर रही है, right? The country's population is expanding tremendously. अगर हमारे पास सबसे ज्यादा rivers भी हैं, तो इंडिया के पास सबसे ज्यादा population growth भी है, तो डिमांड बढ़ेगी। कभी किसी को पता है हम दिन में हमें कितने पानी की जरूरत होती है? In the entire day, how much water we consume? Ma'am, we use it to do the. अरे baby, सब कुछ करते हैं। 6 to 8 classes only for drinking. Please, I am asking for the entire purpose. When you go to the toilet, you flush it. Then you wash your hand, you brush your teeth, you take bath, washing your clothes, washing the utensils. 7-8 ग्लास में नहीं हो सकता ये सब। 7 to 8 glasses is for drinking. I am asking the amount of water. 500 liters. बाबा रे बाबा, इतने सारे पानी का क्या करते हो स्विमिंग पूल? You don't know. So we are going to do one thing. We all are going to monitor our activity for next 24 hours, starting from 4:30 in the evening today till tomorrow 4:30 p.m. And we are going to tap हम कितना पानी करते हैं। मम्मा से पूछना फ्लश, या पापा से पूछना कि हमारे फ्लश टैंक में कितना पानी आता है, कितनी बाल्टियों से हमारे कपड़े धुलते हैं, कितनी पानी लगता है, या हम कितनी बारी मोटर रन करते हैं अपने पानी को ऊपर के ओवरहेड टैंक को फिल करने के लिए। इन केस यू आर लिविंग इन अ सोसाइटी एंड यू डोंट हैव अ सेपरेट वाटर हेड टैंक, हाउ मच वाटर you are consuming? So let's do a water audit. That will help you understand that how much water your house is using. अब हाउस के अंदर से कितने मेंबर से डिवाइड कर दो, then you will come to know that how much water individually you are using. You will be surprised, 100 से ज्यादा आएगा सब जनों का, and that's the fact. Each one of us end up actually consuming more than 135 liters per day. Multiply by the India's population. बहुत ज्यादा पानी यूज करते हैं ना। अब पॉपुलेशन ग्रो कर रही है, पानी का सोर्स उतना ही है, उसके अंदर हम उसे पॉल्यूट करते हैं, आते जाते नदी में कुछ फेंक देते हैं, कभी रिवर पॉल्यूट करते हैं, कभी ग्राउंड वाटर पॉल्यूट करते हैं। हम नहीं करते तो हमारे पीयर्स करते हैं या हमारे अदर को सिटीजन्स करते हैं, बट एट द एंड ऑफ द डे तो हम हमें को हो रहा है ना. Yes or no? You were a water audit leader. We have a water audit leader with us. I'm so happy. So that person is going to make a small video on how to conduct a water audit and share that video with us, and we will be posting as a water ambassador video from you to on our social media page. Okay? आपको पता है मौनवी मैम ना बहुत स्मार्ट है. आप यहाँ जो भी प्रॉमिस कर देते हो ना या लिख देते हो, she just remembers it and then she said आया नहीं, इन बच्चों ने बताया था, भेजा नहीं, है ना. और उनके पास बहुत प्राइजेस है, मैं आपको बता देती हूँ. शी हैज अ फुल अलमीरा फुल ऑफ प्राइजेस, सर्टिफिकेट्स. इट ऑल डिपेंड अपॉन यू हाउ मच यू वांट टू टेक इट आउट. But she is a gem of a person who can give you any number of prizes only if you share the details. Wow, इतना बड़ा वाव है ना. अब वो वीडियो बना कर देना, ठीक है. जो फोटोग्राफ्स है ना, जैसे आप घर पर वाटर कंजर्व कर रहे हो, उनकी पिक्चर्स कैप्चर करना. ओके, उसके अंदर अपने मैसेजेस लिखना कि आप अपने वाटर कंजम्पशन को कैसे कम कर रहे हो. ओके, एंड देन हम सब मिलकर मौनवी मैम को बोलेंगे टू ओपन हर अलमीरा एंड गिव अस द अवार्ड. ओके, शी इज प्लानिंग अ बिग अवार्ड सेरेमनी फॉर यू ऑल इन द अक्टूबर, आई एम टेलिंग यू. सो प्लीज, एंड द अवार्ड्स आर मैक्सिमम फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स, टीचर्स के लिए बहुत कम है. ग्रैब इट. ओके, सो मूविंग अहेड, हम बात कर रहे थे कि हम अपने रिवर्स और अपने ग्राउंड वाटर को बहुत पोल्यूट कर देते हैं. तो उसके लिए क्या होता है, करना क्या चाहिए. जो हमारे घर से ब्लैक वाटर और ग्रे वाटर निकलता है ना, शिफा, यू आर रेजिंग योर हैंड बेटा, यू कैन प्लीज टाइप इट. फॉर अवार्ड व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, you have to participate, you have to be a water ambassador. जो बात आए थे ना सर, उन्होंने भी ये बोला था ना, बी ए वाटर एम्बेसडर. और वाटर एम्बेसडर कैसे हो सकते हो, जब आप ये मैसेज अक्रॉस करोगे, शेयर करोगे हमारे साथ कि आप पानी कैसे सेव कर रहे हो, व्हाट आर द मेजर्स यू आर टेकिंग. शेयर दैट विद अस. यू आर पार्ट ऑफ योर लिव विद वाटर क्लब, सो शेयर व्हाट ऑल यू आर डूइंग. ओके, how are you spreading this message, how many people you have informed, how many people you have actually made aware about the fact that water is a precious resource, we need to conserve it, we need to reuse it. Okay, so that the fresh water demand can go down. आप वो करो, उसकी फोटोज खींचो, आर्टिकल्स लिखो, कुछ भी करो यार, बहुत सारी चीजें हैं करने को, है ना. अभी तो मैम ने पता है कॉमिक मेकिंग कंपटीशन क्लोज करा है ना, बट शी हैज स्टार्टेड वन स्टोरी राइटिंग कंपटीशन. शी विल बी टेलिंग यू मोर डिटेल्स. ध्यान से सुना करो, वो बहुत सारी चीजें बताती हैं आपको. ओके, सो यू हैव टू लिसन टू हर एंड ट्राई एंड अंडरस्टैंड कि आप क्या क्या कर सकते हो. ओके, सो गो ऑन टू दैट थिंग, डू दैट, पार्टिसिपेट इन दैट. अवार्ड अपने आप आपके पास आ जाएंगे, बहुत सारे उनके पास. ठीक है, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं, वरना आप कहोगे कि कंजर्वेशन की बात करने आए हैं. नहीं, प्रोजेक्ट लिव विद वाटर इज नॉट ओनली अबाउट कंजर्वेशन, इट इज बियॉन्ड दैट. इट इज फॉर ऑन रीयूज ऑफ वाटर. रीयूज कैसे होता है, जैसे आपने करा, जब वो जो आप पानी रीयूज कर रहे हो ना, आरओ का, एसी का, उसे लाइट ग्रे वाटर कहते हैं. ग्रे वाटर वो होता है जिसके अंदर सिर्फ साबुन होता है, जैसे किचन में से यूटेंसिल्स से निकला या बेसिन में से आपका जब हैंड वॉश करते हो तो उसे ग्रे कलर का हो जाता है ना वो पानी. इफ यू एवर नोटिस, दैट्स द रीजन इट इज नोन एज ग्रे वाटर. सिंपल. एंड ब्लैक वाटर कौन सा होता है, जो हमारे टॉयलेट से निकलता है, बिकॉज इट इज इन्फेक्टेड विद द फीकल्स एंड यूरिन. सो उसके अंदर बैक्टीरियाज होते हैं, बहुत सारे जर्म्स होते हैं. इट नीड टू बी ट्रीटेड. ग्रे वाटर को ट्रीटमेंट का प्रोसीजर कम होता है, ब्लैक का ज्यादा होता है. बट इंडिया में हमारा दोनों पानी मिक्स होकर जाते हैं, तो वो जाते कहाँ पर है, ट्रीटमेंट के लिए पानी कहाँ जाता है, मैं भूल गई, प्लीज उस जगह को क्या कहते हैं. हु इज गोइंग टू टेल मी. नो 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 नो, I am asking you, I forgot. बताओ भाई, where are waste water? ड्रेन के थ्रू जाता है, सीवर्स में जाता है, पर जाता फाइनली कहाँ है? फैक्ट्रीज? नो. Yes, Nirep, please have yes. What is WWT, Aryan? Wastewater treatment plants. Yes, it goes to wastewater treatment plants for treatment. लास्ट टाइम अंशुमन सर आए थे ना, उन्होंने एक वीडियो भी दिखाई थी आपको बहुत अच्छे से, हाउ द वेस्ट वाटर इज ट्रीटेड. सो अब मम्मी मैम आपको एक क्विकली एक छोटी सी वीडियो दिखाएंगी टू रिकैप दैट हाउ द वेस्ट वाटर इज ट्रीटेड इन वेस्ट वाटर ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट्स. ओके, ओवर टू यू मम्मी.
Thank you, Neha. Thank you for such a detailed, for setting the context. From the chats, I think we can see that a lot of students are, already, active, and they are taking part. And, this is what we want from you all also. We want active participation, like how Mr. Bhatt has also mentioned about becoming the new water ambassadors. So you are the one. You have to set, give an example for everyone. So with this, I would share a movie.
Improving access to resources.
Is volume all right? Can you hear it?
Yes.
Okay.
Resources while preserving and replenishing those resources is what we do at Veolia. The combination of climate change and population growth
Mummy, not
makes
this
access
one,
to
please.
water
Can
a
you
vital
change
issue
the,
in many parts of the world.
movie? Not this one. This is will screen after the first one, please. This, the third one. Yeah. Thank you.
Cities and towns have sewerage systems in place to carry the wastewater from our homes, hotels, factories, and other establishments to a sewerage treatment plant where the wastewater is treated. It is then deemed safe to release into other water sources. The treatment of wastewater goes through different stages. Wastewater is treated to remove the physical, chemical, and biological contaminants present in it through various processes. The pre-treatment process involves the sewage being sent through grids or vertical bars that can remove large solid substances like metal cans, paper, and plastic materials. In primary treatment process, the sewage flows through the grid chamber very slowly, so that the sand, pebbles, and soil settle down at the bottom. The sewage flows into the settling tank or sedimentation tank, where the solid wastes like feces are allowed to settle down. Wastes such as soaps, oils, and grease rise to the top of the wastewater. The waste material that settles down at the bottom is called the sludge, and the floatable material is called the scum. Scum is then removed using a skimmer, and sludge is removed with a scraper every few days. The water that is left out is called the clarified water. In the secondary treatment process, biological or organic wastes are removed. It is a biological process. This is done by transferring the clarified water into an aeration tank, where air blowers bubble air, which helps the aerobic bacteria to grow and feed on the organic contaminants such as food waste, feces, and other organisms. The mixture then flows from the aeration tank into the clarifier, where activated sludge settles out by gravity. The activated sludge so produced along with the sludge produced in the primary process is transferred to the digester, where it is decomposed by anaerobic bacteria. Biogas is produced in this process, which can be used as fuel or can be used to produce electricity. The activated sludge is then left in the sand drying beds. Some quantity of water in the activated sludge evaporates and the remaining quantity drains through the sand beds. This leaves behind the remaining dried sludge, which can be used for making fertilizers or compost. In the tertiary treatment process, the leftover wastewater is treated with chlorine to remove the phosphorus compounds, nitrogen compounds, and bacteria. It is a chemical process. Chlorine tablets are added to kill the germs. This process is called chlorination. Then this water is let off into the water bodies.
Okay. Did you like the movie? Okay, we can see a few comments as well. And okay. All right. So I think, with this, we do have, I would want to share with you that we, as a part of this project, we have developed certain, informative and communicative materials for you on wastewater. So I think I would like to show only one of the posters, which already we have, shared with you via social media, and we have, shared it with our teachers group as well, and this will be distributed to you as well. And so let me just share one of the can you see this? Can you see my screen, everyone?
Yes, Moni.
Okay. Yes, so this is basically, this is basically on domestic water and its types of domestic water and, steps to reuse the light gray water to reduce the fresh water requirement. So like I mentioned, this will be distributed and you can use this as, part of your sessions or activities as, part of the club that you are already taking care of and that you are already a member of. So coming back to the, technical session. And so today, we have with us our expert, that is Mr. Anshuman. Mr. Anshuman was also there during our launch program, which most of you must have been there. And he have, given during that time also, and we have got a lot of good feedback that it was very informative, very detailed presentation and very, interesting. So Mr. Anshuman is here with us today, and he's a senior fellow and associate director at the Water Resources and Division of TERI. And so we'll be talking about wastewater treatment and its reuse. And we are very fortunate and we are very grateful to have you, sir, with us today. And thank you for taking out time to be a part of this workshop. Over to you, sir. Sir, actually, your voice is not audible. Sir, we can't hear you. I am not sure if it's only with me or if it's Neha. Can you hear?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I think sir is also facing some technical problem, and he will get back with us on, he will get back on the session. So yeah,
Meantime, can I join back?
yes, please, Neha.
Okay. So we saw the movie वेस्ट वाटर ट्रीटमेंट कैसे होता है, हमने अच्छे से देखा. ये चीज हमें अंशुमन सर ने भी समझाई थी पिछली बारी, राइट? और जो मौनमी ने आपके साथ शेयर किया है ना, वो वो उस पोस्टर के अंदर हमने कैसे लाइट ग्रे और ग्रे वाटर को अपने घर पे यूज कर सकते हैं. दैट पर्टिकुलर पोस्टर के साथ हमने एक और पोस्टर बनाया जिसके अंदर आपको यूजेस के ऑप्शंस हैं. सो एज शी सेड, yeah. So as she said that you can use these posters when you are doing your Live with Water Club activities. So with this, I take a pause and hand over the mic to Anshuman. Anshuman, over to you.
So can you hear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I was muted, by default from somewhere. Anyways, so again, thanks Sony and Neha, and very good afternoon all the students. So you've been hearing about all the aspects of wastewater treatment, recycle, reuse. How much of interest do you have on the fact that we should reuse the wastewater? Just show your thumbs up. Do you think it's really required? We have so much of water on earth. Why do we need to save water? Let me ask you. Isn't our planet 75% water? Why is Neha ma'am telling you to save water?
Students, you can quickly type in the chat box. We have been doing fastest finger na abhi. Just start.
So the reason why Neha ma'am and Moni ma'am is telling you to save water is the fact that water, of course, is plenty, but it is not in the quantity and quality that we require, at the place we require, and at the time that we require. Okay, so water is where, all the water, where is that water right now? It's in oceans, right? And what does it take for us to bring the water from ocean to us? Huge amount of infrastructure, for us to invest into, and then basically treat it and then bring it to a quality where actually then you would have it, worth your use. And that unfortunately is the challenge. So let me share with you what I want to see my screen.
Yes, we can.
Not full screen, right, Neha?
Yeah, not full screen. If you can increase the size a bit.
Let me just try. I had two PCs connected, so maybe I'll disconnect from one.
Now it's there.
Yeah. So much of water, but the water which we require, of the quantity, of the quality, unfortunately, that is not available to us, And if you go to the sea, the water is there, but can you drink that water? We cannot drink water because it has so much of salt. And therefore, we need to take care of all the water that is nearby us. And therefore, we need to save the water because the water, unfortunately, is not really available at the place where we are wanting it, where we are living. And in that sense, we need to take care of the resources that we have. I've shared with you these presentations earlier. Just a quick recap. We need to take care of our water bodies. We need to not pollute them, but respect them. There's a lot of information available. I have shared this, but I want to focus on today what we were discussing, the wastewater reuse perspective. Now, the problem is, we have so much of waste coming from various sources. but we have not been able to collect them and treat them appropriately. If you look into our recent this year's data, what we are still lagging with is collecting all the wastewater and treating them to the required status. We are not treating all the water. We are still around 27 to 37% of treatment, and that's why we need to improve that part. Now, what needs to be done? The first part I would say is in the wastewater management, even before you go into the reuse part, is stop thinking that this is waste. The word waste should be struck off, because it is not waste. The water which is available to us basically needs to be looked upon as a resource. The narrative has to change. The term waste is not actually applicable. All that is contained within so-called wastewater is a resource. And I'll give you an example in coming slides. How? So if you look into the entire domain of why we should be able to reuse water, why we should recycle, why we should look into the wastewater as a resource, as I was telling you, because yes, we use it and that water becomes not usable. But can we not treat it to a level where it can turn it into a resource rather than a waste, as we call them? So all these technologies that you have seen in my previous presentation and in the video today actually are technologies which can treat this wastewater or the effluent that comes up from the usages from domestic or industrial sources to a particular level of quality where it can be then either discharged or, as we are now focusing on, can be reused. Now, there are various technologies how we can treat the wastewater. It totally depends on what kind of pollutants are in our influent water. The water that is coming in from after use, what is the quality of that water? The technology will depend upon that. Now, if the load is very heavy, I will treat it with something like anaerobic system. Or if the load is not that heavy of the pollution, I'll use some other technology. Without going into those details of technology, let's look into what can we do after the technology is used and the water is treated. Now, there are various ways of treating the water. As I was telling you, you can screen, you can use various kinds of treatment technology to basically treat the water. But after the water is treated by those technologies with an appropriate matching water quality treatment technology system, this water can be further reused. Now, in today's time, there is a possibility to treat the water to make it drinking water as well. A wastewater coming from our toilets can as well be made, a potable water. It's just our mindset that we have to change. In terms of real quality of water, it can be converted into drinking water. I have actually, I drank that water. I drank that water, which is from sewage treatment plant, and it was potable quality. So it's very much possible. Now, again, I'm not going into the technological possibilities in technological examples, but this is just for you to know that various technologies, including, for example, what I'm depicting over here, a combination of anaerobic membrane bioreactor or a reverse osmosis system can be used to convert that highly polluted or contaminated sewage into a fairly potable water that we can drink. Now, not only drinking water, but coming back to what can we do? We can use this water for generating energy. Now, a lot of our wastewater have organic matter, and that organic matter can be treated in a way in an anaerobic condition. And when we treat the high organic matter load wastewater in an anaerobic situation where oxygen is not there, so what does it do? It converts the entire microbial action basically produces methane as a gas, which is also a biogas. Now, there are technology which can convert this biogas into electricity. So our wastewater actually has potential to give us electricity. Why not use the power plant, why not use the sewage treatment plant which we are having to convert our wastewater to generate electricity? Likewise, we have technologies which can give us nutrients. For example, do you know that our fecal matter is a source of a nutrient-rich source, basically nitrogen and phosphorus. It's a good source. Now, if we can treat it properly, it can be basically a nitrogen and phosphorus source. And I'm sure many of you would know that nitrogen and phosphorus are what? In agriculture, they are used as fertilizers. So, as I was telling you, if you look into the waste water, as we call it, they are actually resource for us. It can give us water, which can be used for various purposes. You can use it for horticulture. You can use it for washing. You can use it for cleaning. You can use it for a number of things. Within industries, it can be used for various processes, depending upon what kind of water quality input is there, and so on and so forth. The reuse of water is immensely an open and possible option. You can reuse it for agri irrigation as well. Further, as I told you, you can generate energy and power out of it and basically use that power in your system where you require. And thirdly, this is just a very back of the hand example of what you can do. Nutrients which can be used as fertilizer after proper treatment. So the technology is there, and these technologies can very much give us water quality which can be reused. Now, just to give you some real life example, in Tamil Nadu, in a place called Kurungayur, there is a 110 MLD STP, which is basically having an advanced sludge treatment process. Now that STP, as I was telling you with example of technology, generates around 750 kilowatt of electricity and it runs the entire plant, the STP. And that STP, as you can see, produces around 12,500 meter cube of biogas, converted to around 13 megawatt of per day of electricity generated. And that STP basically has 98% self-sufficiency as far as power is concerned. So they are using the same waste, as we are calling it, to basically become a resource for them. They don't need electricity out of it for running their system. And they are, of course, reusing the water that is coming after treatment. They are saving significant amount of money as well, 20 million per annum. Very, very important and very, very good example. Another example, within Delhi, for example, those of you who are here, there's a place called Rithala, and it has a STP. Now, in that STP, again, the agencies have used technology to generate around 20,000 kilowatt hour of power daily, and that helps meet around 35% of that STP's electricity demand. And again, if you can see, they're making a monetary saving of significant amount from this particular resource. Now imagine this wastewater, as we were calling it, which would have otherwise gone down into the drains, they have generated and electricity saved this much amount of money. So there is a possibility of looking into this as a resource. In India, there are several examples. I have possibly shared with you this thing earlier. Chennai Metro Water, Chennai Petroleum Corporation Limited, Madras Fertilizer Limited, RCF in Mumbai, they all are taking treated sewage from the municipal corporation and they are using within the industry. And they are saving significant volume of money, as well as, they are saving resources. They are saving water because they are reusing this wastewater. They are not needing fresh water, which otherwise is basically stress on the water bodies. Do you know Israel is a country which has made its desert look, bloom, and they use a lot of, water efficient practices and technologies, including drip and sprinkler irrigation. But what I wanted to share with you in terms of the reuse part is that they recycle around 80% of their effluent coming from various sources. And that has made one possibility that despite the fact that their population increased 4 times since 1964, their consumption, water demand and consumption remains the same, almost the same. Why? I mean, if the population increases, the water demand will increase, obviously, because more people will need more water. So where did they meet this more water required? They met this increased water demand through this recycling of the wastewater. 80%, they are the best in the world at the moment. And their water losses is very, very less as well. So again, the point I was trying to make was it is very much a possibility, and all of us should work towards it. Another example, Arabian states. If you look into all of these, countries and places, they are reusing the water for various purposes: irrigation, groundwater recharge, direct, injection to water bodies, and so on and so forth. There's very less amount of untreated water if you see, at least in most of the cases. But why they are doing this? Because they are conscious of the fact that the water is not available to them. We should not wait for us to reach that level where water is just not available for us and becomes a obligation or a mandatory thing for us to do. We should do it ourselves right away to delay that process if at all, or not even reach that state where we do not have water. And therefore, reuse of water is very, very important. I want to give you some, again, I'll be very quick. I don't want you to spend too much time on the technology, but just see the possibility. We are doing few projects in which we are using various combination of technologies. Like you can see over here, it's called Andicos. What it does is concentrates the organic matter, and it generates electricity and fertilizers, as I was telling you earlier. This is what you can see as a rough, treatment technology or treatment and recovery system. What we are doing on ground. This is part of Kanpur, where we are using the sewage at Kanpur's Jajmo location to basically treat it, and generate, not only reuse the water for various non-potable reuse, but also generate electricity and fertilizer, as I was telling you earlier, for usage. This is something how it looks like, on ground. And there are various other, technologies which are there to, take out the, pollutants from the water and of different kinds and make it reusable. One very important part of, reuse is that you want to know what you want to reuse it for. Now, if you're wanting to reuse it for, let's say, drinking water, your treatment process will be accordingly a bit more, let's say, comprising of technology which removes major pollutants which are required to be complying the drinking water norms. If you're wanting to use it for agriculture, what we would look at is a water which is at least able to maintain the sodium absorption ratio, the pH, and likewise. If you're wanting to reuse it for recreational purposes, likewise, you will have a certain set of parameters. The possibility is there. It's just that you need to make sure that all of this treatment system makes the water, reusable for a particular kind. I'll give you another example of railways. Most of you have gone into the rail, I believe. But have you wondered what happens to the water that you see in the form of water booths, or who maintains and how does the entire water management at railways happen? Now, railways do a lot of things like coach washing lines, cleaning. If you can see, coach filling, these apron washing, platform washing, and the water booths, of course, which you would have seen, but may not have really noticed these things. Now, a lot of this water basically goes as waste from the from the system into the sewers. So what we did was we measured this entire thing, suggested in the technologies, and gave them the target that you can basically reuse this water for washing in the washing lines. So your coaches can be washed not from the fresh water, but from the treated wastewater from within your own system. And these are the kind of values, for example, which we set across for the treated water quality, based on which they could reuse the water for washing their coaches. Likewise, there could be various other reuse targets, and the water quality can be looked upon accordingly. We, of course, suggested various technologies options. So this is one of it. MBR, for example, it has a very good water recovery rate of around 90–95%, good removal efficiency of the pollutants, and cost benefit as well. So whatever we invest, we will get it back in 3–4 years time. Very, very good proposition. And of course, the water can be reused. I'm not going into technological details, but if you have any question, you can please ask me. And likewise, there was another option called bifiltration recirculation reactor, which again could make the water reusable for washing. And again, it was a good proposition in terms of cost benefit. So through that, these technologies, if you can see, with the 3 stations where we worked, you can see around 20 to 50% of the water could be saved just by wastewater recycling system. So this is a possibility. I'll stop here. If you have, I have not gone into technological details, but if you have any question, please do ask me. I'll be happy to respond to that.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for such a detailed session, a very interesting session, and it was very insightful. And I'm sure students also have learned. And so, like I mentioned, since the launch workshop itself, students got a lot of knowledge from your session. So thank you so much, sir, for your time and for accepting our invitation also. So if any
students have questions, which I don't know, if you would have a question answer, something like that, or how is it?
Yes, we do have, students, we actually have not, in the chat box, only students can, put their questions here. And yeah, so we will let you know if there are anything, if there is any question related to the session. And so far, students, you can please, sir is here for some time only. So please, if you have any questions related to the topic, please, feel free to put your questions here in the chat box. So, sir can also see it and he can address you directly here. And that ways, whatever questions, please feel free to ask. So meanwhile, like we have a movie as well. I think Neha, should we screen that movie?
Yes, please. We can screen the movie and parallelly students can type their questions in.
Right. Let me screen. Can you see it? Is the volume audible? Is it audible?
No, mommy, the volume is not.
Access to resources while preserving and replenishing the...
Is it fine now? Sultanate, can you confirm?
Yes.
I'll screen it again. Yeah, thank you.
Improving access to resources while preserving and replenishing those resources is what we do at Veolia. The combination of climate change and population growth makes access to water a vital issue in many parts of the world. Demand for fresh water is growing all the time, and this creates ever greater volumes of wastewater. Every day, we treat domestic and industrial wastewater to create a new resource that can be reused and is constantly available. Here's how and why at a glance. Wastewater reuse is one alternative for combating water shortages in areas where there is insufficient water to meet demand. Locally recycling a portion of the wastewater helps protect water resources and reduces the environmental footprint. Wastewater can come from factories and homes or from rainfall. Local sewer systems carry wastewater to the nearest treatment plant. A combination of treatment systems may be used, depending on the quality requirements for the treated water. Settling tanks and biological treatments remove organic and mineral pollution from the water. Fine membrane filtration may also be used in combination with physicochemical disinfection to remove microbiological pollution. The treated wastewater meets all the regulatory, environmental and health requirements depending on each particular type of use. It is totally safe to reuse. Clean water can be simply released back into the natural environment. This helps to replenish water resources flowing into streams and rivers, into water tables or wetlands. In agriculture, reusing treated wastewater for crop irrigation helps to secure harvests. Rich in organic compounds, nitrogen and phosphorus, recycled water helps maintain soil fertility and contributes to reducing the use of chemical fertilizers, promoting more responsible farming practices. Treated water from towns and cities can also be reused by industry. It is used in boilers and cooling towers, for washing plant and equipment, or as process water. Closed-loop recycling helps industry to move nearer to the goal of zero liquid discharge. Municipalities generally use treated wastewater for purposes where drinking quality water is not necessary. Recycled water is used for watering sports pitches and golf courses. It can be used for street cleaning, in firefighting systems, or for watering parks and open spaces in residential districts. This avoids wasting water resources and improves the quality of life for city residents. Reuse of treated wastewater is one solution for securing access to water. By reducing the impact of water use, this circular economy model protects and replenishes water resources and sustainably extends the water cycle.
Students, in case you have any questions, you can please either raise your hand or type in the question and answers round so that Anshuman sir can answer you. वेस्ट वाटर ट्रीटमेंट या उसकी रीयूज से रिलेटेड आपका कोई भी क्वेश्चन है, अगर आपको हिंदी में भी पूछना है तो आप पूछ सकते हो, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। सो अगर आपके पास कोई क्वेश्चन है यू कैन रेज हैंड, और ये नहीं सोचना कि मेरा क्वेश्चन सुनकर किसी को क्या लगेगा, किसी को कुछ नहीं लगेगा। इट्स योर क्वेरी एंड वी विल आंसर इट। ओके, अगर कुछ नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, कुछ डाउट है, आप क्लियर कर सकते हो। प्रथम, आप लिख नहीं पा रहे हो क्या? आपने हैंड रेज काफी देर से कर रखा है। आई एम अलाउइंग यू द माइक, अनम्यूट करो और पूछो। प्रथम, यू कैन अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ। Adya, I've given you the rights to unmute yourself. Sukriti, but एक एक करके पूछेंगे।
So I wanted to ask that, ma'am, when the water comes out of our ROs and ACs, ma'am, ACs is grey water, but ma'am, like in ROs, so ma'am, can this water also be used for cooking?
I was unable to hear. Anshuman, were you able to hear her query?
Not really. There was this blur.
Sukriti, can you please repeat?
Yes, ma'am. So मैम मैं पूछ रही थी कि जो आरओ से हमारा वाटर निकलता है वो हम उसे कोई बकेट में डाल के, तो मैम बहुत सारा वाटर इकट्ठा हो जाता है, तो मैम उसी को हम कुकिंग में यूज कर सकते हैं?
चलो पहले तो आप सबसे पहले आपने सोचा उसको रीयूज का। आई वांट टू कांग्रेचुलेट यू फॉर दैट। सी द वाटर दैट, जो पानी उससे आरओ से बाहर आता है ना, उसमें उसका सॉल्ट कंटेंट बहुत ज्यादा होता है, क्योंकि वो ट्रीट किया हुआ पानी का रिजेक्ट होता है ना, तो उसमें काफी सॉल्ट होता है। तो आप उसको कुकिंग के लिए नहीं यूज कर पाओगे, क्योंकि अगर आप कुकिंग में यूज करोगे तो वो खाना ठीक से बनेगा नहीं, और उल्टा कंटेमिनेंट जो उससे निकलते हैं वो उस खाने में चला जाएगा ना। बट ये जरूर है कि आप इस वाटर को अगर आप चाहो तो अपने गार्डन एरिया में या फिर और किसी वॉशिंग पर्पसेस के लिए मिक्स करके पानी में यूज कर सकते हो। बहुत सारे ऐसे यूजेस हैं जो कि हम आरओ वाटर को रीयूज के लिए कर सकते हैं। आई थिंक नेहा ने कुछ शो भी किया था पहले, थोड़ी देर पहले इस रिगार्ड में। So is it clear? We cannot use it for cooking, but we can reuse it for many other purposes possibly. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So can this be also used for laundry? Like in if this is a little bit salt amount. So sir, when we use it in the laundry, so sir, if any salt is left out in the clothes, we can wash it or rinse it with some wastewater.
So it totally depends on what kind of water quality is there. If you can, you cannot directly use, for example, sewage treated water, for washing. You can use it if you, as I said to you earlier in my presentation, you can use it if you are able to treat it to a level where it takes out the pathogens, where it brings down the water to a reasonable quality. Then of course, yes, as I said, not only for washing clothes but even for drinking. So you have to make sure that the levels are such that the washing, cloth washing doesn't become a problem, because you wear it, you handle it, you touch it with your hands, no, the clothes. So you cannot use a water which brings in bad things to it. Okay. But in terms of if you can reduce the salt content, if you can disinfect the water, then of course you can use it. As far as RO is concerned, again, you cannot directly reuse it, but if you mix it with certain things, then and treat it a bit, then you can reuse it for washing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Abhik Banerjee.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
आपने hand raise किया. हाँ.
Ma'am, I was not able to type in the chat box, ma'am.
कोई बात नहीं है. अभिक आप ऐसे डायरेक्टली पूछ लो. आप बोल रहे हो ना, हम आपको सुन सकते हैं. पूछो.
मैम मेरा कोई डाउट नहीं है.
अच्छा, कोई बात नहीं. थैंक यू. आद्या, मीरा, आई हैव अलाउड यू टू अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ. और अगर किसी और बच्चे को डायरेक्टली पूछना है, कैन रेज योर हैंड, आई विल अनम्यूट यू. मैं आपको राइट्स दे दूंगी. ओके. अगर नहीं है तो हम सर को थैंक्स कर सकते हैं, है ना. आद्या, मीरा, आद्या आनंद. Okay, I think Manmi.
Okay. All right. So thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure.
Navya,
Yeah,
in case you have a query, Navya just raised. Anshuman, just a second. Navya, God, you just raised your hand. Unmute yourself.
Yes. Yes.
For sure.
Yes. I want to ask that can we use that RO water for watering the plants?
Yes, beta, you can use it. As अभी अंशुमन सर ने भी बोला था, it all depend आपके घर के अंदर पानी कैसा आ रहा है. अगर पानी बहुत सॉल्टी आता है ना, तो हमें उसे थोड़े और मिक्स करना पड़ता है दूसरे पानी के साथ. अगर ज्यादा सॉल्टी नहीं है, ज्यादा पोल्यूटेड पानी नहीं आता है आपका, तो आप यूज कर सकते हो. वरना वॉशिंग यूटेंसिल्स या मॉपिंग के लिए आप यूज कर सकते हो. ओके. Okay, chalo. Over to you, Manmi, now.
Thank you, Neha. Where we have to send videos to Teddy, you have to send it to your teachers. आपके teachers हम लोग को send कर देंगे. We have a group with them. We have a WhatsApp group with your respective teachers, coordinating teachers. So they will share with us, and they have already shared, few good videos and pictures that you have, developed or you have created as part of your Live with Water Club, as part of your activity. So upload, please keep sharing. Yes, Neha, you.
Yeah, Monmi, I think you can share the Facebook page. The students can go like and share the page, and you can always write a comment, and I'm sure Monmi will be more than happy to share your pictures over there. And feel free, वो आपका page है, आप अपने friends को tag कर सकते हो, invite कर सकते हो. That's the page over there. You can talk about what all measures you are taking to conserve water, or where you want to share your thoughts and promote the idea of water reuse. Yes, you can, from there you can do it. So Bonmi ma'am will share the Facebook link in the chat. You can always go on the page. Also like and share पहले कर दो ना, फिर तुम्हें हमेशा updates मिलते ही रहेंगे, है ना? So that's the best thing you can do it. Okay, over to you, back to you, Mommy.
Yes, I have already shared the link. Okay, and आप लोग Facebook वाला link देख सकते हैं. I will also share with you the page. If you see Facebook page आपको दिख रहा होगा अभी right now. So if you see there are, आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पर questions हैं and we have got very 37 comments, answers मिले हैं हमें यहाँ पर. So these are the questions that we put, and you can tag, you can write your name, you can write your school name and tag us, and you can tag your school name as well. Okay, so these are few, हम लोग ने poster भी अपना share किया था. Okay, and we have few questions which we have been keeping. We do it some twice a week. So ये हम लोग का ये जो poster हम लोग ने अभी दिखाया था, this is one of them. The other one I'll show you in some time again, जो हम लोग ने और एक poster आप लोग के लिए बनाया है. So these are few questions. These are related to wastewater, and easy questions. Some of them are very easy. Some of them are for you to gain knowledge. So we have got excellent comments. This comments, which means these are answers. So all thanks to you all. I'm sure most of them have already started putting in their views and putting in their comments. So here we have few videos also which we have got from few schools. So please we only have got abhi tak our likes for this page is pretty less than the number of comments we get. हम लोग अभी तक I think only, I can't see it here, but we have I think only 26 or 30 followers for this. So I would by the evening today I want some 100 of likes, okay, for this particular page. Okay, and I want to share another poster. Like I mentioned already, we have created a lot of posters, right? We have started sharing already. So this as this we have already shared it in our WhatsApp group, but we will share this with you over, with the teachers over mail as well. And so this is basically to talk about the reuse of domestic wastewater at households. So आप देख सकते हैं, these are this is what it happens कि हम लोग यहाँ से हम लोग कैसे इसको reuse कर सकते हैं. ये आपका icons है. These icons are basically घर पे जो daily use होता है, suppose washing machine या फिर खाना बनाना या फिर आपका AC या filter का पानी. So सब कुछ यहाँ पर है. Okay, this is basically just a small, just a view, overall view of, reusing of domestic wastewater at households. So coming back to again, let me just stop my screen here. Coming back to the competitions, I have few announcements. I am not announcing the winners of the competition for now, winners of the comic strip competition for now, but let me tell you, like me Neha ma'am आप लोग को बोला गया है already. So this competition winners or everyone who have participated will definitely get participation certificate. But apart from that, we also have some exciting prizes, which all of these competitions, right from comic strip to story writing to आपका gamification workshop हुआ था teachers के लिए, all of this will be culminated into a closing ceremony, which we will be having it with our as Netherlands expertise agency. हम लोग उनके साथ we will try to fix a date and we will check with your availability as well, and then we will be we can be able to tell you a fixed date. We can be able to give you a date where you all will be invited. And so this will be like a felicitation ceremony. Felicitation जैसे होता है. So I hope we get to meet you all physically, but until then this will we are keeping it online for now. Virtual होगा ये because अभी भी like yes, Sukriti has a question. I will get back to you, Sukriti, and then you can share. But I must say very disciplined kids and very disciplined participants we had today. So yes, and very interactive students as well. बहुत active है आप लोग, and आप लोग के pictures आते रहते हैं through teachers, and I'm very Thankful to the teachers also. I mean, because of, cooperation from teachers, we can get all this, participation and the, the knowledge, the awareness that students try to help, build among themselves. That is also very encouraging. So thank you so much. आप लोग का बस एक कंपटीशन जो ब्लॉग स्टोरी राइटिंग कंपटीशन है वो हम लोग को पार्टिसिपेशन अभी तक दैट इज स्टिल ऑन. सो प्लीज आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट एवरीवन टू चेक विथ योर टीचर्स अगेन, and maybe teachers can also share it in the group again. आप लोग का जो लिंक है स्टोरी राइटिंग का, that is this will be also created, and this will we are going to post all of the best entries and blogs in the form of story, the story writing competitions. We will be posting them on social media platform. आपका ये Facebook page जिसमें देखा था, so we will be posting them. Okay, so Sukriti, yes, you had a query. Yes, tell me.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, actually, this wasn't a query. Ma'am, after Anshuman sir explained me about my query, so I just got an idea that if there is salt in the AC, in the RO water, so ma'am, maybe we can put it in a very hot spot, and ma'am, the water can evaporate from there. And
Sukriti, I'll answer to your query in the chat box. Right now, Monmi ma'am is talking about the competitions. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so this gamification workshop also we had for teachers. इसका भी हम लोग ने एक competition रखा था, which all these participating schools, they did participate, and we got a very it was very interesting for us also to see so many games developed as part of wastewater, on the issue of wastewater. So thank you so much to all the teachers as well. And Live with Water Clubs is what the end, and the overall we have been, I'm sure everyone is a part of it. I'm part of the Live with Water Club. So thank you so much for everyone participating in it. जैसे हम लोग ने बोला है, everyone we will be we will be giving you certificates, we will be giving you e-certificates, and the best winners will 4 to 3 there would be best entries. Obviously there's always we can't be giving everyone everyone cannot be a winner, but everyone will be getting a recognition, and the merit wise we will be giving only to a few. And so this is what I wanted to share, and I thought this is a good platform to share, because after a long time after the launch we have met today. So we had a very interesting session, so thank you everyone. And I would now request everyone to switch on their camera, and before before the end of the session I would want everyone to switch on so that we can have a group photo. And meanwhile, I would request Ms. Saltanat Kazi, a fellow from the EEA area at TERI, to present the vote of thanks. Over to you, Saltanat. Saltanat, I'm sorry, your mic is mute.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I put the camera on and not the mic. So, so a big thank you everyone, and I would just like to endorse what Monmi just now said, that you have been participating in this whole workshop very nicely, in a very disciplined manner. And I enjoyed the session, just watching and seeing the interactions that happened in the whole session. So it was very nice. And I would like to thank the government of Netherlands, who has supported this program, and especially Bart, for taking time out and coming and sharing a very interesting insight, about their country, about how their country is made up of so many water canals, and how these water canals earlier were being dumped with all the sewage and solid waste. A situation which we see happening over here, and that gives us hope that this is something that and if you see now what their water creeks are or their water bodies are, you know, where you have the queen going and swimming into that water body, this goes to show that, you know, what we can also do with our own water bodies. If we stop dumping waste, if we see to it that, you know, wastewater is treated and then discharged. So, so thank you, Bart. You know, it was a very, very insightful session, you know, presentation, short and crisp, but very insightful. Then Neha had a very nice interactive session where she set the theme with, you know, where you all participated and made that whole session even more enriching. You know, you all discussed about water conservation, ways about how water can be reused at home as well. And I think one of the main things that, you know, all of you are going to start doing, I think, is the whole, you know, reuse of RO water, because that has been discussed so much in today's session. And then we had Anshuman, who had a fantastic presentation. You know, although he was covering a very, very technical session or the technical aspect, he really broke it down, you know, to your level so that you could understand it. And that was again another very good session. So I really hope that, you know, you can take things forward from these sessions where, you know, now we don't look at waste as a wastewater, but, you know, take it as a resource. So a big thank you to all of you for participating in this program very nicely. And also we want you to take these, you know, back home. So whatever you learn, speak about it, you know, in your family. Neha spoke about doing a water audit, which would start today to tomorrow. You know, take on that. Monmi has announced about programs, take these things forward. So a big thank you to you, a big thank you to your teachers for the support that they have given. So with that, I would hand it over back to Monmi. Thanks a lot, Monmi.
Thank you, Saltanat. Thank you, everyone. And so we will see you again at the closing ceremony, which will be online again. And for that, details will be laid out only closer to the date. So meanwhile, please keep, you know, taking part in all the Live with Water Club activities and all the competitions that we announce. Also use this information, the posters that we have shared with you, use this for your own benefit, for your household, and also, I mean, most importantly, at home. So this is, you know, give a very, you know, good example that you can, you know, put it out at your home as well. So everyone, just, you know, in the end, I would like to say, become a water ambassador. So this is what you need to do, and this is what you need to take forward. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for taking out your time, and it was a pleasure to have you all. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.